In this final video, I'm going to add some finishing touches to my poster. Every movie poster needs a title, needs some text on it, so I'm going to click on the text tool on the left-hand side. It's the big T there that when you hover over it, it says horizontal type tool. Go ahead and click on that big T and move the cursor over to where you want to add text. Now you can of course change the font to your desired font. I already pre-selected one that I liked. So you can pick anything that you like from that list. I also picked a color that I thought would work well for Batman. Yellow makes sense. You could pick whatever color you like. And go ahead and find the perfect spot for your text. Start typing it. I'm going to type Batman, and unfortunately it's come out way too small. This is a really big image, and so you probably need a font size somewhere between 200 and 500 point font, depending on how wide your text is. So I'm trying different numbers here, just kind of messing with various values until I have something that looks pretty good. So trial and error there. I got that Batman font size looking pretty good. You could, stretch it a little bit more. Just do a little bit of trial and error until you're happy with your font size. Now I'm going to add a subtitle underneath my main title, so I'm going to press enter, and I'm going to write Gotham City, and way too big, so I'm going to highlight that text. I'm going to go to font size, and I'm just going to change the font size for that subtitle. It's actually all part of the same text layer, but you can have different font sizes within one text layer. Again, a little bit of trial and error. Don't be afraid to try different sizes till it looks about right. Now that yellow font, it looks way too flat and it's way too bright for Gotham City, so you could actually click through your layers. You've got a background layer of Gotham City, actually New York. You've got a foreground layer of Batman, then you've got a text layer. I like the background, I like the Batman. I need to right click on my text layer, and I'm going to go to blending options because I'm not happy with that yet. You could play with all those settings. Don't be afraid to mess around. I'm going to click on inner shadow. I want to kind of darken up that yellow font there, and I'm just going to drag the sliders and see what it does. I'm adding a darker inner shadow inside of that yellow text. And again, just experiment, try it out. I'm trying to kind of take away that flat yellow look. I'm going to click on contour and play with the sliders and do the same thing until I'm kind of happy with the overall gist of it. I don't actually know what each of those sliders actually completely does. I'm just experimenting until I like it. I'm going to click OK, and I think that looks pretty good now. There's some other little things that you could do, but for now, I'm going to go to File and Save. And one other finishing touch that I could do is I could have made that Batman a little bit larger, but that's okay. So I'm going to File, Save, and I'm going to find Photoshop PDF in the list. I want to save this as a PDF file that I'm going to upload with my final version of the project. Click through those menus, don't worry about those options unless you're interested in playing with them. You can see that I now have my PDF image in my movie poster folder. It looks pretty cool. I also have a PDF version of my works cited. If you didn't convert your works cited to a PDF, you're going to want to do that. Then select both of your PDFs, send to a compressed zipped folder, and that is what you're going to upload for your final version of this project. Thanks for tuning in.